Stan the man, you ready to shoot up?
Keep your damn voice down.
Sorry, we're not allowed to be here?
Technically, no. My wife isn't here, but if she knew we were doing this, she'd cut my big black dick off. You know what I'm saying, Scott? My big black dick!
You got a big black one.
But seriously, we gotta be out of here lickety-splickety.
You know I can do that. I just got a new tie, so...
If only ties could deal with talent. Thomas is being more of a handful than normal today.
Handful of what?
Apparently bumblebees. He wants to get a co-host, so he has someone to bounce off of when things are slow.
A co-host? No talk show does that. That's too many people. Tell Thomas he can take his co-host and stick it in the meat grinder.
He's already eaten the whole catering budget. We gotta get something out of him. Alright, well the show's starting, so just try it today, and if you don't like it, he can be a writer.
It's the daytime late night talk show with your host, Scott Black, your co-host, me, Thomas Kellogg, and my co-host, Michael Kaye. Hello! Give it up for your host, Scott Black. Y'all wanna fuck? Oh yeah. Hey, buddy.
Alright, how you guys doing tonight? How you
Yeah.
doing, Thomas? Good to see you, man.
Batting 1,000, brother.
Batting 1,000 as always.
Yeah, man.
Looking fresh, looking
Oh,
good.
yeah, got a haircut.
Got your buddy here?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, by the way.
Oh, thanks, man.
Scott.
I'm Michael.
Kind of run the show here.
Yeah, Thomas told me all about it.
Nice. Well, thanks, Thomas. Appreciate it. Well, this is the DTLNTS with SB. I'm, of course, SB. We've got a show planned for you today. We're going to be talking about space.
Yeah.
And in preparation of this episode, I actually spent a lot of time hanging out at the old space bar, you know, making sure the words were properly separated on my Google documents.
Yeah. Yeah, that's you.
You fellas hear about the piece of poop that got launched into space?
Ew.
Yeah, pretty gross, right? Pretty gross. That boo-boo up there. Turns out there was a typo and NASA accidentally approved funds for a space shit.
Damn. I think that's like Bruce Willis in Armageddon. Like,
That's funny, man.
you know? Yeah.
I'm sorry.
See why you brought them on. Low bar over there. Low bar. Well, it seems curiosity has killed the cat, proving that there is life on Mars, and it's cats. One less, I guess.
One less pussy. Yeah.
Oh, for that?
I'm sorry.
You should be.
I am.
It's not a good first impression. Well, not to get too sad, but more in planetary obituaries. It looks like Venus has unfortunately passed away due to an unfortunate case of mercury poisoning.
Oh.
Mercury's lawyers have yet to release a statement to the public.
Do you think Jupiter celebrates Hanukkah?
You know what? I think they do, but it lasts 3 months.
That's cool.
That was funny.
They're hella stingy too.
That's a little spacious, I think.
You didn't grow up like I grew up, bro.
That's true.
You didn't.
I can't claim that I did.
Where'd you grow up? Not seen Mars.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was talking with my family, and I got this hick cousin who was actually telling me that the space episode would be great because he just discovered a wormhole in his backyard. But when I went to see it, turns out it's just something he uses for fishing.
Oh man.
Oh, in space, no one could hear you bomb.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
If you're gonna zing me, okay. Good zing. You know, had I known that I was supposed to do some jokes about wormholes or black holes, I would have brought all my ex-wife material. Hang on.
Hey, Hey, Houston, we have a, Houston called and they, you're bombing.
Oh. He gets some skin on that. All right. You know, space. I was thinking about space, obviously, for this episode. There sure is a lot of shit in space, considering it's a vacuum.
Yeah.
Now you don't want to say anything about bombing now?
No, that joke just sucked.
I was just earlier.
You must feel pretty secure about your job here, buddy.
I feel super secure, bro. I have a parking space.
I don't think you're bombing. I was just joking.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
You two might be switching seats at some point. Huh? You know, with space, when you don't want to deal with a full-on spacesuit, you can always go space business casual.
That's cool.
Oh, you didn't? Hey, that's a good... You should use that as like a catchphrase.
That's
Hey.
Cool. What are you, like 5,
All
bro?
right, whatever, buddy. There was an astronaut who went up and was in a 3-piece spacesuit. Yeah, but he tragically died because spacesuits require several more components than just 3 pieces. So
Yeah.
it was messy.
Did he have a tie?
A bow tie.
A bolo tie?
Bolo tie. What is he, fucking Wyatt Earp?
I said bow. I said bow tie.
I heard bolo.
I stick with bow tie.
I said bolo.
You did say bolo. Marco,
Bolo.
I quit. They recently made a new discovery. That's what I love about space, so much to keep discovering. They recently discovered a planet that used to be inhabited by giant asteroids until several dinosaurs hit it all at once, forcing the asteroids to become extinct.
That's cool, man. That's like... Yeah.
Hey, you know what? When people found out about us doing a space episode, they said, well, hell, we gotta buy you a star, daytime late night talk show. So that's what they did. They bought us a star and let us name it. And the kind of guy that I am, generous, humble, and giving, I let the staff do the naming for us. Settled on a couple names. Coming in at number 3 was Your Anus, but spelled out, yeah, you get it.
Yeah.
Oh!
You see who I work with.
Buttholes.
Who do you think is behind the scenes? Number 2, there was actually a tie between Ken the Star and We Will All Die One Day.
Oh.
And then coming in at number 1 with 95% of the votes from the staff was Scott Blacks is a talentless loser who has no sense of humor and no friends and will die, unfortunately, however smelly he is.
Yeah. That's a good one.
That's the name.
It's amazing that everyone came together so specifically on that one. Finally, the International Space Station has decided to unload their lost and found by donating items to various organizations and companies. For instance, Google was given a pair of glasses for their dedication to science, and Facebook was given a high-definition camera for, Instagram and all that sort of nonsense.
Yeah.
And we here at the Daytime Late Night Talk Show were given a pair of soiled underwear labeled Anton's Undies.
Oh, man.
Take what we got. Looks like Tommy Hilfiger was given a button. The people at BIC were given a pen that has actually been up in outer space. And then we here at the Daytime Late Night Talk Show were given a stack of clearly used Russian foot fetish pornography addressed to Anton something or other.
Yeah. One small step.
That porn's been in space.
Yeah, the porn's been in some space.
Oh.
The Canadian space program was given a Toronto Maple Leafs jersey that one of the astronauts left behind. Mars, the makers of M&Ms, got a pack of peanut M&Ms that were left behind as well. And we here at the Daytime Late Night Talk Show got a young boy named Anton Jr. who was left behind. So,
Uh-oh.
hold the boom up, Anton. And finally, the VA was given an American flag pin. Duracell got a pack of unused batteries. And, well, we here at the DTLNTS got this. I'm not quite sure what it is. It looks like Russian.
Oh. I took Russian in college. I could probably read it if you give it. That says Anton's fart experiments.
Hey, you could keep that.
Yeah, nerd alert.
I don't really want it. Okay, fine. Thanks.
First day souvenir. Welcome to the show.
That's cool. I've never got one gift from you.
Oh, you could.
You've never really...
I do not want your fart experiment.
It's Anton's fart experiment. All right, you guys. Well, we've got another train wreck of a show planned for you tonight, so we're going to go ahead and get our stuff together, and we'll be White Blacks. Hey, you know what I was thinking?
What, that you like Michael more?
Well, I mean, I don't know. Bowling for Columbine is...
No, the co-host, Michael.
His name's Michael Moore, too?
No, you dingus.
I don't know. Well, I guess I kind of like him more, but what are we going to do about Thomas? I mean, he's been so loyal to the show for these past 1.5 episodes.
Are you kidding me? Ever since Michael got on the show, the ratings have finally stopped plummeting.
They're going up?
No, they just stopped falling so quickly. I mean, imagine a 747 falling to the earth, and then imagine a feather floating gently to the ground. I know it's hard to picture, but Michael's the feather. The network says Thomas has to go. Because they're giving him his own show.
Did you see something?
Must be the damn poltergeist again.
And we're blacks. You've probably noticed that I'm in this pretty awesome getup here. And if you've ever been to an astronaut comedy club, you've heard the standard jokes about, hey, what's the deal with spaceship food? Shit's dry. But here to put an end to that nasty rumor and stereotype is astronaut chef Leslie Ramjet. Everybody give him a hand. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, Leslie. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. I'm fine. Thanks for having me.
So, tell us, what is your favorite part about cooking in space?
Well, Scott, I'd have to say my favorite part about cooking in space is that if you cook a souffle, you don't have to worry about it falling in zero gravity.
Leave the heavy lifting to me, buddy. All right, so we got you on the show here. I understand you got a couple things prepped. You want to show us how it is cooking meals for all the astronauts up in space. Let's go ahead and get started. What's first on your list here?
First on my list is a simple lunch item. If you've ever seen the movie Apollo 13, when the Kevin Bacon character is trapped in that lunar module and he has to decide whether or not to vent that carbon dioxide out into space.
Let me guess. A modular bacon, sort of?
No, just a sandwich.
Oh, okay.
We're talking about a high-stakes situation here, so you want something kind of fast.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is we're going to take some of this... It's a proprietary formula. I can't tell you exactly what's in it, but your viewers could just know it as sandwich powder.
Yeah, I noticed it's just labeled Sandwich Powder XB.
Sure. We're going to pour some in here. I'm going to add approximately 100 milliliters of beautiful clean earth water. And you see that color we're getting there? That is fantastic.
Yeah, it's
and we're just going to...
almost like a blood, like you've stabbed into someone. Or like tomato soup, and you've stabbed into someone and tomato soup comes out.
Is that heavy lifting you were talking about earlier? All right. We are going to now plate. It's a very important part of the process. Look at that. Now see, a lot of people, when they're doing astronaut cooking, are going to make the mistake of thinking that they're ready to go. This is that stereotype that you were talking about earlier. But this isn't the finished product. In fact, I've gone ahead and taken the liberty of creating a finished product up here. And as you can see...
Wow, that is beautiful.
That is wonderful. This, if you are making life or death decisions about what to do with some guy named something like Matt Hubbard, I think was what he was called, this is what you want to be able to fuel you and keep you from getting those
That looks
blood
delicious.
sugars. You're eating a space chip.
Incredible.
Did you know they had jalapenos in space?
I did not.
Well, you learn something new every day.
Wow. A sandwich, everybody. Give him a hand. That's incredible. Incredible. That's amazing. Now, I imagine you can't do anything other than probably simple, cold dishes like that, right? I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm impressed by chips in a sandwich, but...
You would be wrong. We can do things that are a little more elaborate because sometimes when you're up in space, you want something that reminds you of home. Something that, for example, a holiday dinner that reminds you of when you sat around the table and your dad carved the bird and just
and
really...
insulted you for your life choices.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Although there are several specific life choices that your dad usually doesn't like that NASA does not care about anymore. I cannot stress that enough.
That's no problem with it, but
what we're
not
going to do,
me.
what we're going to do for
Ladies.
number 2 here is we're going to take some proprietary powder. I'm not going to tell you what this is just yet.
It just says Dinner X5.
I want this to be a little bit of a surprise.
Okay.
We're going to take another 100 milliliters of water.
Ah, I see. Did you have to go to the French Culinary Institute to learn this type of cooking?
No, I have a PhD in astrophysics.
Ah, it seemed pretty complicated.
So then, we're going to mix it. Look at that color.
It's a nice blue.
That's what the Earth looks like from space. You don't know that because you're an Earth only. We refer to you folks as Earth onlys and ourselves as Earth pluses.
Ah.
So, we're going to go ahead and take this.
It's a bit snobbish.
Once you've crept through the sweet air of space.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Okay.
If you want Neil Armstrong's sloppy seconds, they're all yours.
We're now going to take out the finished product, which, as you can see,
Oh, wow. That's a...
is this fantastic bird.
Ooh, that's hot.
Yes.
That is hot.
It is.
That's a beautiful bird.
I can't feel heat anymore because of my experiences with the
Yeah,
solar panels, but it's...
I noticed when I shook your hand, it was a thick callus.
Yeah.
Ooh, these are hot. My tender Hollywood hands. I apologize.
So this is very clearly
that.
just a delightful treat for the folks up in the space station. And I'll tell you something, you can be on an international space station all you want. Everybody loves chicken. It doesn't matter where they're from.
Everybody loves
Even
chicken.
Canadians.
This is great.
Okay. Now we
This
have
could
a bit of-
easily feed a family of 12 astronauts, I would guess.
Sure. Doesn't typically run in families, but we'll go with that. What I'd like to do next for you, if I may, is explain that when astronauts get thirsty, well, let me put it this way. When you think about an astronaut wanting to drink something, you think
You're going to make some...
orange astronaut drink because that's not copyrighted. We're going to make orange astronaut drink. And a lot of people think this is a very simplistic product. But the reality is we actually start with a paste. We take it and we add it like this.
Can I take a guess at step 2? 100 milliliters of water?
Well, this is orange astronaut drink, so it's going to be 200 milliliters, but that was a pretty good guess.
You'll have to forgive me. I didn't get my PhD in water pouring.
Neither did I. I got it in astrophysics. I feel like I covered that earlier.
Are all astronaut chefs as snide and rude as you are?
Well, I can't really answer that for national security reasons. But short answer, yes. Okay, now as you can see here...
Long answer, yes.
This...
Not dense. Heavy lifting.
Okay, heavy lifting.
I got you with that one.
You did. You zinged me. Okay.
How do you know about zings?
We have zinging in space.
Oh, wow.
We sort of invented
Space
it.
zings.
Yeah, NASA. We invented zinging and Velcro. Maybe you should read some history. So, what we do is we have added now the paste and the water and made this concoction. And it takes a little while. You actually, if you want the orange space drink, you have to order ahead. That's my little joke.
Oh, yeah.
My little space joke.
Don't worry, Leslie. In space, no one can hear you bomb.
You know, that's pretty good.
Thanks, I thought of it.
All right, and after a while, we take out the finished product. We now have powdered orange space drink ready for space travel. All you need to do to this, folks at home, is add water.
That's pretty amazing. Well, that's simply amazing. Give it up again.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Leslie Ramjet.
Thank you.
Simply astounding. Stan, do we have time? Can I get one more? Can I get one more? All right. We got time for one more.
Okay.
If you got something impressive, now's the time. Let's see what you can do.
I have something that's going to knock your socks off.
Well, I tied them on pretty tight today, so let's see what you get. You got your work cut out for you.
Now, this looks pretty nasty.
Yeah, it looks like split pea soup.
The important thing to understand is that space cooking doesn't always turn out the way it starts, as you've seen from the many examples we have here today.
Oh, yeah. It's almost like magic. Like something you would read out of the Bible.
It is like magic. I actually have, much like the other dishes, a finished copy of what I was just working on, and I'd like to show it to you now.
Oh, what do you got there? It's,
This right here is my world famous space pot roast
soup. Wow. Okay.
This is gonna be so good. Yes.
It makes its own gravy. That is delicious, Leslie. That is absolutely wonderful. Well, you've got to write a book or something.
I would love to, and I
You've
hope
got
you'll
to
have
share
me
these
back.
with the. Of course. Consider it an open door. You may not always be on camera, but you can always cook for me. That's for sure. All right, everybody. We'll be blacks with a lot more DTL NTS. Stay tuned.
Ha! Ha! Ha ha! Ha ha ha!
How you doing, Mike?
You snake! You're the co-host. I'm the co-host. I'm second banana.
Just don't hurt me, please. You're second banana.
Remember that.
You're all the bananas.
Okay? Hey, you follow my lead. When I say you can do something, you can do something. You're the caboose. I'm the middle car. If we were a human centipede, I'd be the worst. I'd be in the worst position because I'm taking shit and someone's eating my shit.
Okay, I won't shit into your mouth anymore, Thomas, I swear.
No, Scott's shitting in my mouth, you fucking snake.
Okay, you just pinched my nipple.
Now let's have a good show.
Okay.
We're cool, right?
Okay. We're cool.
Alright, hey.
We're cool, man.
I didn't mean to make you cry.
I'm crying. My mom just died. It's okay.
Well, just remember, I'm second banana. Alright?
You're sick. Yeah. Bananas. I don't even like bananas.
And we're blacks. Great commercials, huh, buddies?
Damn straight.
Yeah, pretty good. You guys see the new business venture Richard Branson is doing? He's planning on making tourism trips into space. Yeah, he's gonna start opening up seats come, I think, December, I read.
Oh.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. Hold your horses, your space horses, that is. Seats are gonna start at upwards of $200,000, so... Sorry,
I don't have
guys.
that under my bed.
Yeah, plus even if you did, I think you'd have to be kind of in, let's say, Richard Branson's inner circle. Yeah. So, shoot that space horse because it's disappointed. You guys aren't going to be in space. Sorry.
No, Mikey, tell him your idea.
Oh, jeez. I don't know, man. That was a stupid idea.
No.
You may as well say it. We have more than enough airtime.
I just have a cheaper way to get to space.
That does sound dumb.
See?
Scott.
Sorry. Well, let me hear you out. What's your plan? Cheaper way to get to space.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I want with my space travel, is for it to be cheap.
Well, let me say this. My definition of space goes a little bit deeper than maybe yours or Thomas's. My definition includes the space between the human mind and experience.
Yeah, you're not winning me over here.
Well, I will.
You will.
What if I could tell you I could have you in space in a mere matter of seconds in this condo right now?
I'd say you have some warped sense of reality.
Realty is for people with bleached teeth, my friend. What I offer you is a trip of a lifetime.
Is that cough syrup?
Maybe. Maybe it's a bottle of rocket fuel.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's cough syrup.
It's rocket fuel. I labeled it myself.
Fair enough. Well, here, Thomas, I'm allergic to rocket fuel.
Hey.
It's safety so kids don't get lost in space.
Well, I'm 30 years old.
That's responsible of you.
Okay.
Just chug a lug. That's it. Just a little bit. Come on. You got it. You said you were 30. I know you could chug.
No, really.
Don't get snippy. Space doesn't like snippy. There we go.
I did.
All right.
Nothing affects me.
Just give it a second, man. Blast off takes a little while.
It's in my... No, it's like right under my eyelid, like right next to my cheek.
That means it's going to get to your brain faster. It's going to really hit you pretty hard now.
Okay, cool. I see what you're trying to
Yeah, man, just relax. Take a load off.
Oh, wow. I see Pluto, but I thought it wasn't real, but...
No, it's real.
I see that.
You missed taking a really hard blast off. You're way out there.
Yeah.
Just relax. Just take a load off. Let the space wind brush against your face.
Okay.
Just float amongst the stars.
Hey. Oh, what's up?
I think they're space dogs.
Yeah.
That's Pluto.
Hey. Goodbye. Okay. I'm dying.
No, you're not dying. He's not dying. Don't worry about it.
I'm not invested in him at this point.
Just find a focus point and just go towards it. Okay.
Is that normal?
See? No, it's totally normal. He's just experiencing space seizures. Thomas, take a breath. Take a deep breath. You don't need to do... Just calm down. Calm down. It's all right. It's okay. Do you see Mars?
I feel like you're downplaying the gravity of this situation.
Just don't make puns. Just ignore your numb fingers.
That's what I do.
Your lower heart rate. Yep. Lost another one to space.
I don't think he had too far to go from where he started, to be honest.
He'll be fine. Just don't let him sleep on his back. And if he turns blue, take him to a doctor.
A real doctor or one of you types of doctors?
Yeah, I have my space doctorate.
Sure. You sound very believable.
Thank you.
Well, should we try to get him some water or something? An IV?
Yeah, probably medical attention.
An IV of Earth Orbit, perhaps? Do you have that in your inside coat? Hey, he's back.
Oh, look at that.
Houston called and they said they.
Oh, God, shut up. Drink more cough syrup, you asshole.
You drank all the rocket fuel.
All right, well, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be White Blacks. Hey, Mike, let me stop you before you go into the bathroom with a pack of saltines, rotisserie chicken, and the talk show made Tang.
Yeah, what's up?
That's really what you're doing, buddy?
Yeah, you know, it's mic time.
Your belt buckle's already undone. Okay, how would you feel about going from third chair to second banana?
I'm second banana!
No, I don't want to be second banana. That's Thomas's job.
I want to be that banana.
No, please don't make me second banana.
What
Thomas is the second banana.
What banana do you want to be?
I don't care. I don't want to be the second one.
I'm second banana!
Think about it this way. With the bump in your paycheck, you're going to be able to eat rotisserie chicken on the toilet 7 nights a week.
That's a king's ransom and rotisserie money.
You're goddamn right it is. And with the amount of rotisserie chicken that you'll be eating, you're going to get to know Kenny Rogers on a personal basis.
The gambler.
You're going to call him the friend.
Oh no.
Listen, think it over with your toilet chicken here. I'll give you some time to decide, but you're a smart guy. Make the right choice.
Okay. It's getting cold.
Yeah, let me get the door for you.
Thanks.
Don't forget to flush.
I never do. Toilet chicken.
And we're blacks. Well, that was it. We did it. We did a show. I'd like to thank my loyal sidekick, as always, the only co-host the Daytime Late Night Talk Show has ever had, Mr. Michael Moore.
Kaye.
Mr. Michael Kaye. Sorry, you probably get that a lot because of the name. And
You know what I get a lot of, actually? I get Scott Black's a lot.
Oh, I see that because of the looks.
I don't know. I'm starting to see that now, too.
Yeah. Been through a lot. We learned a lot about space. We got a lot of hand-me-downs from some weird Russian creep. Had some delicious space food courtesy of Leslie Ramjet. That was, that pot roast. That pot roast. That pot roast. That pot roast. That pot roast.
Yeah, too bad you didn't save me any.
Shut up! I'd like to say from all of us here at the DTLNTS with SB, I'd like to wish you safe sex and happy holidays. Wear rubber, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Pretty decent show tonight, right?
Yeah, it was pretty great. Maybe next time we could book a guest.
God damn it!
Oh, Thomas is in critical condition.
Did he OD on rocket fuel?
Yeah, it wasn't so much the rocket fuel as Anton's fart experiment.
Oh, poor Thomas.
He died the way he lived, in a weird comedy sketch with no concrete ending.
But